to my favorite bunch of beauties. Welcome back to the channel. This is going to be my makeup basket for the week of September the 7th. This is the week that I go back to work. I am super excited. I was so used to having like my time off, my freedom. I can come in here and sit down and do a video whenever I wanted to. My time was my own, my schedule was my own. Once you get a taste of that, you do not want to go back to your 9 to 5. But you gotta do what you gotta do. So with that being said, I have a makeup basket for my first week back to work. And my theme this week, I've been doing sort of themes like all of these sort of mysterious and smoky sort of type eyeshadow palettes. That's what I pulled out this week. But before we get started with that, I am going to show you the items that I used last week. And for my foundation, and I need to put these over here so I can put them back. It was the Kosas Revealer Skin Improving Foundation in the shade Warm 340, well, medium deep neutral warm 340. So that was that. This is one of my favorite foundations. And to go along with that, I used the Kosas Revealer Concealer in 08W. I feel like I'm kind of far away. My little backup here, and I think I'm gonna keep this in here and do it as like a use it up type of thing, was the Juvia's Place I Am Magic Concealer in the shade 11. That's gonna stay in there. I used the, let's see, the Laura Mercier Translucent Medium Deep Setting Powder. OG fave. And I used the Kosas, the Sun Show bronzer in the shade Paradise. And that is what that looks like. And also in this little bin, sorry for the noise, is the Phytosurgence blushes. I used the shade, did I use Inferno? I used the shade Inferno. I think I used Exothermic. I used, and I think it was one more that I used. Maybe it was Sublimate. Yeah, I used the shade Sublimate. Let's see, did we use Ignite? We used Ignite. So this last one I think I must not have used. This is one of the new ones. This is Kindle. Yeah, I have not used this one yet. I got that one for Christmas from my son. I really like these blushes. They are very natural. They are very easy to apply, meaning they blend like effortlessly on the skin. So I really like those. I can see myself using these quite a bit, as in I have to put them away so that I don't keep using them. But I really like those. Lip products from last week, I think I put them all up. So we are going to get into the, I don't know if I think I did use this in like my Monday morning makeup. This Melt Gel Eyeliner. It says it's ultra matte, but it looked a little shiny to me, but that's what that looks like. But that is going to stay in just like the rest of my eyeliners because I need to use that up. But eyeshadow palettes that I used last week, the Danessa Myricks Groundwork Defining Neutrals palette. I did have that little plastic on here, but it irritated me, so I threw it out. So we got some good use out of this last week. I used my Mothman, so cute. I used that last week. I did not use the Myricks Lightwork Volume 3, the little edited palette. I pulled that out, but I did not use it. I actually think I want to keep it in here just in case I want to use it as an accent. So we'll keep that in there. I used the Connect in Color Future Flame palette from MAC. And I did a video with this. That was the video where I was saying the things that I wish would come back in the 70s and 80s. From the 70s and 80s. And I pulled out the Pat McGrath Motherships in Sunlit Seduction and Moonlit Seduction. I think I used Moonlit Seduction, but I did not use Sunlit Seduction. I also used the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit Unlocked. Yeah, that's right. In the Tiger palette. And that looks like that. Really enjoyed using that. And I think, yeah, that is pretty much it for the things that I used last week. Except the lipsticks, because I put all those back, so I can't even tell you what I used from last week as far as my lips. But for this week, let me just grab everything all together here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I pulled out, oh, jeez, if it was a snake, it would have bit me right in the back of my neck. All right, so for this week, and we will put away as we talk, I am going to be using the Makeup Forever HD Skin Foundation. I have it in the shade 4Y60. The Tarte Shape Tape in Tan Deep Honey. And like I said, this is going to stay in there. For primer, I am using the Myricks Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder in Universal. And that looks like that. So I'm using that as like a primer. And we'll sit that there. For my powder, I am using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter powder in the shade Honey. That is just going to sit over here on my vanity because I don't want it to be sideways. My bronzer this week is the Mented Bronzer in the shade Yacht Life. And it looks like this. Like I said, this is one of my favorite bronzers and it is relatively inexpensive. For my blushes this week, I am using the OG MAC Lovejoy. I am using the Huda Beauty Glowish Blush in the shade Berry Juicy. The L'Oreal Infallible Blush in the shade Legendary Berry, which I did use today or for my Monday morning makeup. And I hope I'm pronouncing this right, Say Liquid Blush in the shade Dreamy, or they call it the Dew Blush in the shade Dreamy. Haven't used this in a while and it's really pretty. And then the Mally Shimmer Shape and Glow Blush. Shimmer Shape and Glow Plus blush in the shade Oh So Rosy. And that looks like this. I think that's it for my blushes. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's it for my blushes. My highlighter this week is the Bare Minerals Highlighting Blush in the shade Mauve Glow. And that looks like this. So really pretty. So those are my blushes this week. Let me see if I can get them to fit in here. Let's see. Let's put you here. Because usually my blushes just kind of sit on the vanity. Yeah, we'll just kind of push those in there. These two won't fit. Yeah, we'll just put those on the vanity. My lipsticks this week, I have one from Blend Bunny, and this is one of their matte lip creams, and this is in the shade, I looked at it earlier. Do I have it upside down? Let's see. I knew what it was earlier. This is in the shade Doll Face. I feel crazy because I couldn't remember that, but this is what this looks like, and it is indeed a liquid lipstick. I have the Buxom Full Force lipstick in the shade Dolly Dreamer, which is what I have on my lips today, and that looks like this. I have the Merit lipstick in the shade Slip, and that looks like that. I have a Pat McGrath lipstick, and this is in the shade, I think it's in the Flesh, and it's one of the pink ones with a bow, with a cheaper packaging, and it looks like this. I am going to hold on to, because this has that mystery to it that'll go with some of my palettes. This is the Issamaya lip gloss or lip lac in the shade Black Veil. So we'll hold on to that for this week. And then the last lip gloss I have is the Fenty Beauty in, what is this shade? Lord knows. Let me see. This is the shade Riri. So this is the Gloss Bomb in the shade Riri. So those are my lip colors for the week. And then finally are my eyeshadow palettes for this week. And the one that I have on today is from Blend Bunny Cosmetics, and it is the Dollhouse palette. And I believe this was her version of a neutral palette. I always get that confused, but I think that that's what they said. But that looks like that. And I love this like row of dark shades or sort of deepening colors here, and then you have your light colors here, and I like the way that she arranges her palettes. But we have that. We have from Milk Cosmetics the Mary Jane palette, and it looks like this, so nice and smoky and mysterious, and this shade right here is calling my name. We have from Unearthly Cosmetics the Don't Be Jelly palette, and it looks like this. I took it out of that big old outer packaging, and gorgeous. I love the shades in here. I have not used this yet, so definitely going to be using that this week. And also from Unearthly, I must have been liking them this week, is the Weirdos. And let me get that out of the packaging. And the Weirdos looks like this. And then these are the shades. And I really wish, this is grunge, I really wish that they would come back with the old packaging, which was the girl from the Craft, I think it was. Yeah. I really wish they would bring that packaging back, but they will not. So I had to find a picture online and stick it on there. And then the last palette I have, I got because of Dion and because MAC was having a sale. And this is the Snowbody's Business Eyeshadow Palette. And this is one of their 12-pan palettes. Love the packaging of that. And I hope they go forward with keeping their 12-pan eyeshadow and 6-pan eyeshadow palettes in this type of packaging. But these are the shades, very wintry and cool. What is that black shade? Is that Carbon again? Do they even tell you? The last one, Carbon. So it's 2 of these palettes that they have Carbon in, but it's okay. I'm good with it, but that is going to go into my basket this week also. And I need to put this eyeliner back in there somewhere. And it made me drop my blush. Okay. But that is it, you all. That is my makeup basket for the week. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Oh, I do want to go ahead and remind you all, sorry, about the series that I have coming up starting on February the 1st, which I think is on a Thursday. So it'll be my Thursday videos, I think, throughout February and March, because it's going to be 8 weeks. And it is sort of a series on self-love for mature women. I also have sort of a companion book to go along, or sort of a workbook to go along with the series also. And it's pretty much something you can use like at your convenience, and it'll talk about self-love habits. It's like your goals, somewhere where you can journal for self-care. It's like a sleep tracker in here. You have a dream tracker in here. You have like where you can put your wellness goals, and that is for every month. So at the beginning of every month, you will have like your calendar for the month. So this is like May 2024. And then a place, I think, where you can kind of just write down some quick goals or notes and reminders. And then you have like your weekly self-care intentions. You have your weekly self-love, like what can you do to practice self-love today, that type of stuff. Self-care checklist, a self-esteem journal, self-love journal, wellness goals, stuff like that. So all of that is included in this book. This book is available on Amazon, and I have my Amazon storefront link down below so you can easily find the book. And it does have, well, it has the author as Beauty Over Age, but it's actually Denise Williams. But anyway, that is the workbook, and I think it's about 220 pages. The price of it is $19.99. So go ahead and grab the book now so you can have it ready and available for you for when the series starts. And I look forward to starting this series with you all on February the 1st. Again, thank you all so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you are already subscribed, please make sure you hit that notification bell so you know that I have a new video coming out. Have a great day, and don't let your day be a waste of makeup. Bye.